Hi, I'm Louis Beer, co-owner of Fitt Gym and Personal Training. We put together a segment called Fit for You, where we're going to be sharing tips, instruction, and secrets on health and fitness. We want you to get information that's going to help you get the most out of your time in the gym and create a healthier body. This week, we're lucky enough to have a very special guest, and that is Dr. Golf. How are you today?
Great, Louis. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. This week, he's going to be talking to us about some restrictions we see in our golf swing, and he's actually going to be helping me improve my golf swing, which hopefully will help you improve yours as well.
I'm here today to talk about restrictions in the golf swing. As a golf teaching professional, I'm constantly looking at golf swings on the course and on the range and seeing limitations in people's swings. Golf swing doesn't just start on the course, it starts well before that. Limitations that occur in the body can limit your technique in the golf swing. We're going to demonstrate with Louis today, who happens to be a golfer as well. And the limitations where we usually see happen to be in the hamstrings, the glutes, the lower back, and into the shoulders as well. So I'm going to do some stretches with Louis just to show us where we can work out and stretch out some of those areas. So Louis, we're going to work the leg or the glutes and the hams first. So if you could get down onto the floor, perfect, and show us that stretch with the leg across. This will help loosen up the hip joints and the hamstrings to allow you to get a little bit more turn in the backswing, which allows for more speed and more power. That's great. Hamstrings also lead into tightness in the back. He's going to show us a hamstring stretch that can be done even right out on the range or on the course or as a pre-game routine. Doing some of these stretches before you tee off right on the first tee are going to benefit you throughout the round and help prevent injuries. That's great, Louis. Thank you. The biggest area in golf where we usually see limitations is in the lower back. A lot of lower back issues are due to weak core, weak abs, weak lower back, and that leads to a breakdown in the swing because we end up not being able to complete or stay in our technique of the swing as we're completing it. So I'm going to have Louis show us a backswing here, but we're going to do it on plane. So I'm going to have Louis turn here and go onto plane, keeping a nice straight back. I'm going to give him a golf club to cross his arms across his chest and hold, and I'm going to have him do a turn where he's turning his shoulder under into what would be his backswing side and turning through as far as he can. Now he's going to turn through dynamically into the other side. Now I'm going to have him do it on his own and just speed that up a little bit as you go. Again, this can be done on the first tee before you tee off to allow you to warm up that lower back. Quite often on the first tee, I see people doing a back stretch, but quite often it's done, I feel, incorrectly as far as sports-specific training as it goes, where they're doing it upright. But you're not going to feel the exact same stretch that you get in the golf position because we're trying to maintain that spine angle throughout the turn of the swing. The final area where we see a lot of injuries in golf and restrictions in being able to correctly release the arms and get a good flight of the ball is in the shoulders, an area that's obviously quite often disregarded. So I'm going to have Louis do a couple rotational exercises here to help loosen up the rotator cuff. So from here, club head weight, he's going to drop the club, some internal rotation, and then external rotation. So he's able to work that through the arm all the way through, good, letting that weight drop and stretch at the end a little bit, and then back through and over. As you become more confident with this exercise, it can be done quicker to help build speed in the swing. If you feel it's too heavy with the club head at that point, you can choke down to the middle of the club. That reduces the weight and that allows you to do the same exercise easier. So, key areas where there's a lot of injuries in golf and restrictions that lead to a breakdown in technique: the hams, the glutes, the lower back region, and the shoulders.
Golf is hard enough without having any restrictions. What Dr. Golf has shown us today should help improve your stability and mobility throughout your swing. Thanks a lot, Dr. Golf. If you want any more tips from him, drgolf.net is his website. And as he always says, next time, hit 'em long and straight.